So, The Secret Life of Pets. The Secret Life of Pets is about this dog named Max who is singly owned by his owner who he loves to death. And then one day, this other dog, Duke, comes into the picture, and, well, the owner leaves for the day, and they get lost in New York City, and they go on an adventure, I guess. So, the thing I have to start out with is, I like pets. I love animals. I have my dog, who I love to death. You may know this, Maddie. She is just the best thing ever. I love my little boo-boo, my baba. I have a lot of nicknames for her. I'm not even going to say them all because, well, that's embarrassing. So, this movie should have been for me because I love pets. In the end, it's not. It's not that great at all, in my opinion. I think this movie is pretty much awful. I shouldn't say it's awful. It's not the worst thing. It's just okay. And it should have been a heck of a lot better than what we have here. So, look, the movie it has some cute parts. It's fine for the most part. If you have kids, they're not going to hate it. They're going to probably enjoy it, whereas you're not. You're going to be bored out of your mind, probably. It is beautifully animated. It's from Illumination, the people who did Despicable Me 2, and we're not going to talk about the other movie. They also did Sing at the end of 2016, and it looks good. The characters are fine. Everything about it is essentially fine. In the end, though, this movie is just kind of boring, and it is a ripoff of Toy Story. Okay? Just let's look at this for a second here. Woody is a toy that's loved by his owner, Andy, until one day the Buzz Lightyear comes along. Then they get lost into a city and have to return home. That's what this movie is. Max is a singly owned until Buzz Lightyear, aka Duke, comes along, and they get lost in New York City and they have to find their way home. That's what this movie is, except it adds a bunch of stupid stuff and stupid characters that I did not just care about. And the humor in this movie is just a bunch of slapstick. I believe I heard someone say that it felt kind of like a bunch of YouTube videos where you just see a bunch of animals doing funny things. But that's like the entire movie, and there's nothing to it. It's just, There is like some, elements and themes that are touched upon, but not really put on with. They're trying to be Pixar here, I think, and they're just Pixar gets dark and makes you cry. This one does not make you cry. It's just, it's there. It's fine. I said at the beginning, I hate this movie. I don't hate it. It's fine. I was just like super excited by this movie. I like the trailer, and the trailer of this movie is essentially the first 5 minutes of the movie. We literally see like the entire trailer for the first 5 minutes, and then it goes on to do this other stuff that just, it didn't do it for me. Kevin Hart plays this bad guy villain bunny. I'm not the biggest fan of Kevin Hart. If he would be on my list of actors who need to just go do something else. Go back to being a comedian. I don't mind his stand-up necessarily. But what he's doing, this over-the-top voices and his screaming that he does in his movie is driving me bonkers. And I need a bottle of aspirin after these movies with him doing his... And you can't even see his face. It's just in his voice. And it's just annoying. His character is beyond annoying. And it tries to be more than it is, and it fails. Again, it's not the worst movie in the world. My big thing with it is the fact it's forgettable. It looks nice, the characters are decent, there are some funny-ish humor in here. This is more for kids, though. It's on Netflix. It's not going to kill you after you watch it, I guess. I can't necessarily recommend it. I didn't... Go see Toy Story instead. If you want a movie with pets, Homeward Bound's on Netflix. Watch Homeward Bound. That's better than this. In the end, guys, this is just, it's for kids. It's a movie that, it's fine. It's forgettable. I didn't love it that much. It's not the worst movie in the world. I'll go 5 out of 10 with it. Again, it looks good. It's so familiar with Toy Story, and it's boring. So anyway, guys, tell me what you think. This is Your Life of Pets. Did you enjoy it? Comment below, share, subscribe, hit like, all that fun stuff.